So it's recording. So we're
I'm ready. Your mic is on? Okay,
and it's
good.
already synced up. Mine's on.
Okay, here we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to No Spring Chicken with April Walterscheid. We got our mic situation figured out. I charged the mics 2 days ago. So we should be good. I'm going to be checking to make sure they don't go out. But we do have a backup phone recording just in case. So hey, hope you're doing well. Hope your Thanksgiving was well. Let's get to the boba because I have boba. I got some. We got some for Phil this time. Yeah. Woo. So Phil, yours is that's mine. Okay, yours is a mango. I bought this for Phil. I got him
It's a mango. That doesn't look like a mango.
Yeah, whole mango in here. A mango green tea. Litter. There you go. We're going to do the boba pop top together because it's so awkward when we don't do it together. I know. I knew that going in. Here's a straw. And I was going to do a honeydew with red bean or like a taro with red bean. I used to get those when I was like 25 years old, but I just got the basic as espresso, the dirty matcha with red bean. Okay, here we go. And almond milk. Okay, so we're going to do the first boba pop top with someone else. You guys might be doing it with me. I don't know. Or just staring at me going like, what is she doing? But I can't believe I'm doing this with someone for the first time. Here we go. Ready? Okay. Let me shake mine up. Hold on. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, we did it. I've never done a boba pop top with someone else. That's my cherry boba pop top cherry with someone else being broken. Wow. Phil, you look like a DJ.
Mango's popped.
Your mango's
I look like a DJ?
Mm-hmm.
I am right now.
Because you did this.
I'm spinning.
Wow.
Wow.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was amazing. I loved it. The great weather. Everyone's happy.
You with your family?
Food was good. Yeah, mostly just hanging out. Not too much. Not too many. Just like one outing. Usually everyone gets together and then everyone like calls each other up and then hangs out and then the next house and the next house.
You go to different houses on Thanksgiving? Like 3 houses? How many?
Just anybody that's available, we just call them up and be like, "What's up, dude? What are you doing?"
So it's like neighbors, friends,
My
family.
cousins. I have a bunch of cousins.
Oh, just not random people, just like your family. Okay.
Them too. I mean,
Does all your family live in city name? Like, because I know Hispanic families live close. Because I had a boyfriend who was Hispanic, and they all lived like on the west side of Phoenix, and we would go for like all the holidays. So I don't mean that sounds probably racist, but.
Oh wait, what? Well, I mean the whole area is like. I mean, I don't know.
Does your family all live here?
I would say part of it lives here, and then part of it. I mean, they just live all over.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
On this side of Los Angeles, and then like on the other side of the border, I guess you could say.
So Mexico. Do you miss them? Do they come visit? Can you go down there?
Yes, and yes.
Tijuana? I don't know what border. I know San Diego is close to Tijuana. That's all I know. Probably further down. Not the peninsula or mainland.
I
know peninsula is part
inland.
of it.
It's like further past, like 100 miles beyond TJ. Like.
Oh, okay. On the peninsula?
No.
Oh, okay, I was like, that's a skinny place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you could go even 180 miles from TJ to the ocean. I think TJ is about.
You would just get into the ocean. You would just drop into the ocean.
I think 30 miles maybe to the ocean from TJ. I don't think it's too far. Maybe
I did have a friend who would go see her dad who ran a restaurant. She's not Hispanic, just white girl. Would go see her dad. He owns a restaurant on that little peninsula, the Baja.
Yeah.
California, and she would just go drive that all the time. She loves her dad.
It's a famous, Baja California has the Baja 2,500. It's 2,500 miles that people race in about 2 days. It's like like ultra marathon racing.
Wow.
And it's all down the coast. It's called the Baja. There's a 250, which is 250 miles. The Baja 500, the 1,000, 2,500.
Is it a big loop?
It's in Mexico.
Big
Baja,
loop?
Yeah. They go down all the way down and then they come back up to the desert. Helicopters are chasing them.
It would be like if
it's huge. They used to do it with Beetles, like back in like the 30s or 40s.
The Beatles?
A Volkswagen Beetle.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the band. I was like, I've had a Beetle in my life. It died, but yeah, I used to have a diesel Beetle. But yeah, okay. I thought you meant the band for some reason. We were talking about John Lennon earlier about how Tame Impala you thought was John Lennon.
I knew it was.
You thought it was a remix of John Lennon or something. But anyways, that's really cool. Wow, you have an interesting life.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
It'd be like me trying to go to Germany to see my family or Iceland. I just need to go to Europe sometime.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know anyone there, but
Yeah, I mean, if you
the
have
Black
any family.
Forest of Germany, that's where I'm from.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, yeah, especially if you have like any as close as it can get, like grandmothers, whatever.
They're all in the United States, but yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Like probably extended, but yeah, I mean, if they have some kind of roots over there, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Especially it's like, oh, we used to live over here.
like our ancestors. Yeah, but yeah, all my family's here. Like there are a lot in Munster, Texas, Carlsbad, New Mexico, and yeah, Minnesota, and then my Florida, California, and then my mom's side is like Connecticut, Ohio.
Nice, awesome. Yeah, me, it's like
What
all Los
else?
Angeles. Like I've just always been here,
That's cool.
and them too. Like pretty much all of them. I mean, they're like this generation, at least me, the family like grew up all in this area. It's pretty cool.
That's cool. I'm so jealous. I want,
I mean, you grew up in Arizona. It's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty close by. Yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah, Arizona's awesome.
So my Thanksgiving, I know you didn't ask, but I'm going to tell you because it's
How
a
was it?
podcast. Oh, thank you.
How was your Thanksgiving?
Thank you. I spent it alone, not with family. I had vegan orange chicken that I ordered the day before. I'm getting really close to the camera. Vegan orange chicken I ordered the day before and had it delivered because I didn't know if they'd be open on Thanksgiving. And, heated it up again the next day. It was $30. I also went to Sprouts. I walked to Sprouts a mile or two because my car's in the shop. Oh, we'll talk about my car. My car's in the shop. And because the last episode we were talking about my car and now it's in the shop. I walked to Sprouts, got some Brussels sprouts, some sweet potatoes I didn't want to make. And I did FaceTime with my family, though. That was fun. Yeah.
Were they happy to see you?
Yeah, excited? I think so. Yeah. My parents don't really have emotions, so.
They don't? Oh, that's cool.
Well, they act like they don't. Actually, they say I'm really emotional, but I feel robotic. I mean, I know people, I've seen people with way less emotions than me, for sure, and they're psychopaths. But, I don't know. So my car's in the shop, and on Sunday I tried to go and go to a comedy show. Really sorry. There's a few people there that were telling me they were there and they want to meet me, and I'm so sorry I wasn't there. I'm so sorry. I've spent like $3,300 on my car already, and over the past year, like a little over a year. And yeah, there's some other tune-up stuff it needs. Basically the spark plugs went out. I was on the 405 and suddenly I just lost like 33% power, somewhere between 30 and 40% power, to where it was going, freeway you go like what, 75, 70, whatever. Suddenly I was only going like 40, 50, and I was just getting off on Sepulveda. I got off on an off-ramp that had no one there really except people racing Sepulveda.
Yeah.
It's kind of Hollywood Hills-ish near Mulholland. It's kind of no one's really there, but occasionally someone's there.
Mm-hmm.
And killed my battery, I found out. But right when it happened, I was like, oh, when we left the studio last week, my car didn't start for a second. Like after you had left, my car kind of started and then kind of went. I'm like, and then it started. And I thought immediately, I'm like, oh, Kia Carson said my spark plugs were going to be coming up due like 3 months ago. And I probably should get that done. And so I'm on the freeway and it loses power. And I'm like, oh, spark plugs. Oh, shit. It's got to, and I don't know at that point. It could be something else, right? I don't know. But suddenly I had a flashing check engine light. And I'm like, that's one of the symptoms. Okay. And then I've gone through my Volkswagen Beetle, my diesel in like 2000. I've only been driving since I was 25, so only 15 years. And I've driven across the country. Okay. A lot of experience. But no snow yet. But anyways, I remember like I had a diesel Beetle, my Silver Bug. It's an Isley song I love. Silver Bugs by Isley. I love that song. I don't know. I had a glow plug issue. And I remember like trying to start it when it's cold and it was hard to start, like a little bit. Mm-hmm. But right when we left the studio, I had that start and stop. I was like, oh, the plugs. Because I had that flashback to the Kia Carson saying, mm-hmm. I need to get it done. And then instant flashback to 2010 or 2012 when my Beetle wouldn't start. But it could have been wrong, of course. And
they're changing that and what else?
Yeah. So it's at
like a lot of work. 3,300 is a lot.
Well, that was just what I've already spent
On the Sparkflex?
That's what I've already spent on this car for a catalytic converter, because they go through, the Kia Souls go through catalytic converters really fast. They burn oil, and apparently it's normal. I told the dealership my car is burning oil, and they're like, yeah, they do that. Like, as they get older, they start burning through oil, and I'm like, well, damn, okay, so... And I went on a Reddit message board, and everyone's like, yeah, my Kia Soul went 450,000 miles, but still burned through oil. So I'm like, okay, I should keep my car. Anyways, I waited for this tow. I'm on the side of the road. Some guy stops by to help me move my car. This is like a windy story. Sorry, I'm kind of like digressing here and there, but follow me if you can. I was at a weird, I don't know, some guy just came by to help me move my car. Like, I was at the part where you're at the light, about to turn right. My car stopped right there at Sepulveda going north, but turning south, basically. And then a guy helped me turn my car to go further down the road. And I put it in neutral to help him move it. And then I learned you shouldn't, like, I probably killed my battery doing this. I don't know. But I pressed the gas in neutral. You're not supposed to do that. I didn't know that. Because it's like, it doesn't have any power. It disconnects. Anyways, he helped me get there. And then that guy left. His name was Brad, I think. And then I was like, hey, my car started still kind of in the road. We tried to put it up on a hill, but she has no power to go up on a hill. Mm-hmm. So we just let her on the side of the road. And I remember there's still people kind of occasionally racing down Sepulveda with their whatever, Hondas or their Volvos or whatever. But I saw there's so much trash in LA that sometimes it helps you. There was a half broken orange cone by the light. So I put it like right, several feet behind my car so people could they would see that reflection on the orange cone and like get over. And a bus saw it, a big, huge, double long city bus saw it, and they didn't hit my car. And I just thought that was really nice. That the LA trash has helped me with people dodging my car. I'm like, thank you, LA. I'm glad there's even at this intersection, someone's bumper, half of a bumper at the light. So, and we just parked over some trash with this Tesla. Like, you're my ride here today, which I appreciate.
Yeah, you gotta pay it forward. You gotta put the trash back like on the ground. Just gotta throw more trash for people to use.
This is a raccoon town. I almost got an ugly sweat. There's some ugly sweaters on Facebook right now. They're so cute. There's like a Marcus the Worm. I'm a big Marcus the Worm fan. There's a Marcus the Worm fan where it says, Robert, I don't like this rock. And then there's ones where it's just like a raccoon and a possum with crowns on their head, and it says like Kings of Trash. One of my favorite, by the way, I'm digressing, as my English teacher did in 10th grade. She would say this all the time. I probably learned it from her. One of my favorite raccoon possum things I've seen online was, you can probably look it up. It's he has this computer. Phil has a little laptop. He wants to be able to look stuff up, so he brought his laptop. I can show you some trash. And it's like a possum and a raccoon on a magic carpet. And they're dressed as like Aladdin and Jasmine. I'm like, I can show you some trash. That's what I first saw when I got to LA, and I didn't understand until, I live here. Now I get it. Anyways, okay, so back to the car. I waited. There's like 5 to 7 people that would kind of stop by and be like, hey, are you okay? Okay, can't help you, bye. Just like, are you okay? You want me to wait for you? No, okay. Like, I don't want to. I just want to offer. And then they keep going. And one girl in a Land Rover at the light, she's like, oh, are you okay? And then I was about to say, like, oh, I'm just waiting for a tow. I called Progressive. And she's like, I'm praying for you. And then she kept going. So LA, like, it's helpful that someone cares, but it's kind of weird. It's better than no one caring, I guess. I can show you some trash. Yeah, can we show that? Show that on camera. I can show you some trash. It's my favorite. That's my first when I moved out here. And then I saw a possum eating some cat food outside of my apartment. And, sometimes raccoons are, like when I'm out on a walk in my neighborhood near Pico and La Cienega, I'll see this, like, thing, and it looks like a cat. But then it has this weird arch in its back, and it's bigger than a cat. And I'm like, oh, that's a raccoon. And then, so you've probably seen that.
City name.
They're everywhere. Yeah, the coast. They have them.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Marsupial. It's the only one.
Better than seeing a skunk. Although skunks are way cuter, I think. Okay. Anyway, so I'm waiting. It's a guy comes by. His name is Jose. Jose. I want to say his name. Hey, Jose Cervantes. I'm probably saying it wrong, but he stops by with his van, and yeah, he's gonna like traffic me, right? Yeah, but no, he wants to. I'm just kidding. Like, there's a van, and I'm like, oh my god. Like, he said I could wait in his van with him until the tow truck arrives, and that wherever they take me, he'll pick me up and like drive me to my place or drive me to where I'm dog sitting. But of course, that could have gone wrong, right? Like, I got in his van, I'm like waiting, and I'm like, I don't know him, but he's really nice, and we waited. I waited a total of 3.5 hours for this tow truck. That was supposed to only take, an hour and a half. And we're talking about his life, my life. We're talking about like his daughters who are in their 20s, and he has a son that's 10 years old. And he just said he saw me, and he just was thinking like a dad. He's like, I don't want you waiting in the cold. And it was getting cold. And I'm not waiting in my car in case someone hits me. That's why I was outside my car. And anyways, eventually he's like, you know what? I got to go to sleep. I've been up till 5 a.m. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, I keep getting these notifications like, okay, the tow truck's going to be here in 10 minutes. Oh, sorry, 45 minutes. Oh, sorry, 30 minutes. Like, all these little updates. And I'm just like, what the F? Eventually he's like, hey, I can't drive you home, but when the tow truck gets here, you need to say, I'm a paying customer. Take me home. Because I've been waiting over 3 hours. Like, after you drop off my car at this mechanic in Glendale, take me home. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't know how busy they are. Like, I can't, I just don't think to ask for more. I don't think that's like, he's like, but you're a paying customer. You're paying like $30 for this tow. And I was like, oh, I'm so uncomfortable. I'm like, can you ask? So I put him on the phone. Mm-hmm. And Progressive. And like, eventually the guy with the tow truck, like on the phone, they're like, yeah, we can do that. Actually, Progressive was like, I don't know. Let me have you talk to the tow people and they can tell you. The tow guy arrives and he's like, yeah, I can take you like within a mile or two of where your dog's sitting in Culver City. So he dropped me off at a gas station, in a mobile gas station. And then I got so scared, Phil. He's like, okay, I'm going to take your car to Glendale, which is, that's near Pasadena. It's like east of here. And I'm like, oh my God, like without me, like I'm used to going. If my car is going to be taken somewhere, I want to be with my car, right? So I just like gave him my key and I'm like, wait, will it be covered? Because like right now, tonight, it's covered with my $30, but will it be covered? Like the place, the mechanic is closed. They don't have, there's just like that street sweep parking otherwise. So I don't think that they have the gate open to where you can put it. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, dude, what if you don't make it? He's like, yeah, just work it out with your insurance. I'm sure they'll cover it. And then he just kept going. And like, I freaked out. Like, I did not trust that. I was like, my trust valves were like, no, I gotta be with my car. And then take like an expensive $70 Uber back or something. Yeah. But it actually didn't make it. My car didn't make it to the dealership, Phil. The next day, I had to call Progressive like 2 or 3 times to track down my car. Because they're like, oh, we don't know where it went. I'm like, oh, okay. And then they tracked it down. But I was like Progressive. I feel like I'm like this adult complaining about, like a mom complaining about her, experience with a customer service. Yeah, I eventually got to someone named May at Progressive. And I'm like, May, oh my gosh. Like they said on my phone that they dropped it off at the mechanic, but they really didn't. Like, it's really not there. Because like the people who work at this mechanic, they woke up and went to work and they're like, your car's not here. And I'm like, oh shit. Okay, where is it? And I just asked May to, I was like, May, like, I don't want to pay for another tow, like, or storage. Cause one time I got towed while doing Weird Al karaoke at a Star Trek karaoke bar in downtown LA, or no, downtown Hollywood, like Hollywood Boulevard. I parked at a CVS for too long to where like I got back and my car was gone. And I was like, oh, my car's stolen. And then I found out from like the security guard at Walgreens that he had just called on me and like had it towed. Cause he's like pointing to the sign. He's like, it's this tow company. I'm like, damn, that my car was only towed for like, I don't know, less than an hour. And I had like 0% on my phone, but I was charging it at the CVS. Like they had a little charging station. I don't know if you've had your car towed before, but just being towed for like an hour and a half, like almost $500. And I was like, hey, Progressive, can you make sure that my car gets to the mechanic from, I guess my car was at Manchester Boulevard, kind of in, further down, the 110 Manchester Boulevard area. I'm like, can you make sure it gets there? And like, they don't charge me because it was supposed to get there. They could have dropped it off at like a parking spot in the front or something because there's no street sweep till like Thursday. So like, but there's no key drop off. That's the thing is like, there's no key drop off. I was worried about having to, like, I was so worried about how to get my key to the mechanic. So I thought I have to take a separate trip there to get it to them. But I guess the tow people know what to do. They're like, no, there's like a key drop off box usually, but they were closed, so there wasn't. But yeah, I was just like crying on the phone. I'm like, I don't want to pay for another tow. I'm worried about the storage fee. It could be like $500. Please don't do that. And it was actually hard to get a hold of the tow people because it just kept going to voicemail. They're so busy. It just like you couldn't get through, and she got through somehow. And yeah. Eventually they got my car. Like that day, that was like, so Sunday, right? Towed to the wrong place, towed to their storage facility. Monday, got it figured out. You need to tow it to the right mechanic in Glendale. That's the one I like. They're great. They're my friends. I love them. And then they are like, okay, April, it's just $7 additional. And I'm like, I will gladly pay that. Whatever there's like a mileage difference of like what you'll cover, that's fine. And then later on Monday night, they're like, it's still not there. It's still not towed there. They're really busy. And I'm like, damn. But it got there Tuesday at like 8 a.m., 8:30 a.m. And then the advisor at this mechanic, he texts me. He's like, it's here. Your car doesn't look good. I'm like, oh shit, maybe it's not spark plugs. Because spark plugs are pretty easy to fix, right? And then later on that day, he's like, oh, you're right. It's the spark plugs. We did it like a test. But it killed your battery. So you have to replace your battery. And they want to do an oil change because it's burning through oil pretty cool, kind of quick. But I told him no oil change. I have oil in the back of my trunk, like in my trunk. I'm like, I just got an oil change in August. I'm not doing another one like so soon. So I'm just going to add oil. So I'm going to try to get that knocked off. But anyways, I don't have my car right now because I was looking at it. I might get a pre-owned car. So I'm going there tomorrow to look at test drive a pre-owned Forte, which is higher in insurance. Like my insurance right now is like $60-$70. The Kia Forte is like 108 for what I want, like kind of, small, like almost semi-full coverage and some one little bell and whistle that I like. But it's less money for the car. And then the Kia Soul I want to get that's new because they're stopping making my car. They don't make my car. You know that?
Yeah, I mean, cars usually go out of production.
Oh, okay, that's typical.
Yeah, like some of them, like you can really see what's that one brand? Toyota. They used to make the box car, the little box.
Oh, yeah, the XB, but that's Scion.
Yeah, Scion. Yeah, it doesn't exist. They don't make those.
They don't make Scions at all anymore.
Maybe they started again. I don't know. I'll just look it up.
No, they probably look it up. Yeah, you have your laptop. Yeah, let me know as I'm talking here. I feel like this is like the admin episode of like.
Yeah, we're gonna cut a lot of this out.
Yeah, we're gonna cut this whole episode out. I feel like I'm just talking about things that people go through in general. Like I'm sure you've gone through a car issue where you had it towed, and
I just got my car back from being fixed.
Yeah,
I feel like it was gone for like
cars are just. I hate worrying about this stuff. Like I'd rather worry about creative things, not this like. I've got like admin stuff, like stuff to get you around. I really hate the admin stuff. Like I'm doing facial exercises so I look young on camera, and I think it's working. I got rid of. I look so good. Doesn't matter, but I just want to say that. Yeah, I'm trying to like talk about what happened, but I'm sure you're all just like, yeah, I've been through that. Yeah.
So yeah, I guess Scion brand stopped August 2016.
Oh wow, that's almost the year I got one too. I almost got that instead of the Kia Soul, the XB, like a purple one in Arizona.
So 2017 model year and onward, its remaining models were simply rebadged under Toyota. Example, the Scion FRS became the Toyota 86. Blah, 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 blah. There you go.
So that's good. Because
the Scion, so the Kia, let's see when they stop the Kia.
So it's this year. the next 2026, no more Kia Soul is being made.
Yeah, but at what time? What month? What
Oh
week?
wow! Like what time?
Yeah, who did it?
10:31 and 32 seconds a.m.
I mean, I want to know the facts.
Okay.
October 2025. They stopped.
And what time?
It says it was midnight. It's just like it stopped at midnight.
But what date? Like the 13th or?
So it just says after 2025. That's it.
Oh,
so
okay.
so midnight December 2031. 2031.
Oh. Oh, 2031. That's the time. So like
no, yeah,
9, like 8 or 9, 9, 8:31.
Yeah, apparently.
Because I was born at 22:51 p.m. That's my birth time. It's 10:51 p.m. That's what that is. So that's good to know. Thank you. I'm glad we have his laptop because that's something we need on this podcast. We need some details like that. Yeah. Okay. Because like I put out an inquiry by accident, kind of looking at cars somewhere. Suddenly alerted like all these dealerships in for Kia in throughout Los Angeles. Found out there's a Kia Santa Monica I didn't know about. That's probably closer than Glendale, which I made friends with them, so I want to keep those friends. But by the way, Kia Glendale dealership is where I go to have my car worked on. And their prices are below Pep Boys. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just me and they like me, and I don't know. They probably want me to buy a new car eventually, but they're giving me heavy like 30% discounts. I don't know why. Tony with an I. Contact Tony if you have a Kia. Anyways, I'm getting all these like phone calls about like salesmen are like, you put out a notification that you might be interested in a car. The salesmen are like, hey, emails, texts. I talked to one guy in Kia Santa Monica, and he's told me about them being discontinued, the Kia Soul. And I said, well, what about parts? Like, am I gonna be able to have my car worked on in the future? And he said, yeah, they're not gonna stop making parts, lady. They're going to keep making the parts because they have a lot of customers with Kia Souls. Duh. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Whoa. Okay. No, he didn't say it like that. But so anyways, I'm going on Saturday tomorrow to like, and this comes out on Sunday, so I will have already done this, but I'm just going to like test drive a car because I was kind of in limbo of like, do I just get a new car? Don't have to worry about all this tune-up shit. You know, these like little things that, I mean, I probably need to have my alternator looked at because if that battery died, the spark plugs don't cause the battery to die unless me hitting the gas pedal with the neutral caused it to die. I don't know. Mm-hmm. My battery I've only had for a year.
Oh, your battery? Oh, yeah.
It should last 2 years. It shouldn't just die right?
Probably even longer.
Probably 3 years. Yeah. It's 4 years maybe. So my dad's like, alternator, have him check it out. I'm like, damn, okay. Probably get that checked out. But anyways, so I was looking at like
3 to 5 years.
3 to 5. Fuck. Okay. There's probably something wrong with my alternator then. The serpentine belt, something. It does kind of like when I back up, if it's humid, it does have like a little squeal, and I think it's the belt. So it might be something going on with the belt or the alternator itself. I'll have them look at it. My dad, when he told me to have them look at the alternator, he's like, don't tell them though. Don't tell them that's the alternator because they're going to say it's the alternator. If you say it's the alternator, they're going to be like, yeah, it's the alternator. So just like work your wordage around it and be like, hey, why is my battery going out so quick? And like, can you figure that out and see what they come back with? I don't know. I'd rather just say it might be the alternator. Can you test it? Can you like have my car on, undo the battery, like unhook the battery while it's on and see if it still runs? There's a way to test the alternator. I forget. Is that the way to test it? No. What is my dad talking about? Okay.
There's a way to remove it. They take it out and they set it on a machine and tests it.
Oh, for the alternator? Okay.
Yeah, it takes like a day.
My dad was like, hey, like, okay, my car
It should take that long.
My car is until I look at these cars, because I was looking at, so let me go over this. I was looking at the cost of like a used pre-owned with the full warranty or a new car again. But it's going to be like $3,000 to $5,000 for like every year for the next 5 to 8 years, however, unless I refinance the loan. It's still cheaper for me to just shell out money to fix my car. I didn't realize. I looked online. I'm like, Google, why is it cheaper to fix a car you already have? And they're like, yeah, it is. We don't know why, but you just spend less. If you have the money, it's like all at once. And then, yeah. So my car's in good shape otherwise. So I'm like, there's no engine issues. Mm-hmm. They said the engine's really good. But anyways, yeah, sorry, I had a brain fart right now. Oh, shit. I was going to talk about something. What were you saying? Alternator, have it tested.
Removed and tested. And then
yeah, okay.
It's pretty easy to do, actually. it's like so easy to remove an alternator. It's like
and test if it's
like
working.
2 bolts.
Mm-hmm.
You remove like a clamp, and then you take it out and
$500 with labor.
They'll tell you. I mean, just you don't have to show up.
It's probably $120 for the actual
get a quote.
part.
You can get a quote. If you call them and just be like, "Hey, I want a quote about this,"
and I want to actually, what I do is I say, "Hey, like, I've been doing this thing where like before I would say, you know, Carson, Kia, and Pet Boys are charging me this much. How much will you charge me?" They go under. No, I do that and it works, right?
Okay, yeah.
It's been working for me. But now I have not had the alternator checked by Kia, Carson, or Pet Boys. So I might still just be like, "Hey, they quoted me this. What's yours?" And they'll still undercut it. You know what I mean? I just got to do. Mm-hmm. But like, they're giving me like a little 15% discount. What can you do? Is it every time I give them a price and it's like a weird number, like $349.97, like some weird number, not like a even number, they like always go under. So I just got to keep doing that. They're like, "We want your business. Come here." Anyways, so I'm doing Thanksgiving dinner with my dad, FaceTiming. They're eating dinner. I'm eating vegan orange chicken. And they're eating their actual Thanksgiving food that I love. Like Jello salad, whatever. Okay, so my dad is so, I don't know. Whatever you're doing, he doesn't like it. Whatever I'm doing, he doesn't like it. He'll try to like get you to do something else that's more difficult, like some finagling of some kind. Because I told my dad, like, "Hey, my car is basically, the battery's dead at the dealership. I can't just like drive it off. It's dead. It's probably in a parking lot, but I can't just drive it off." He's like, "Get that car out of there. Get it. Have like your groundlings teacher who works on cars, see if he can just replace the battery for you. Get an interstate battery, which is probably 80 to 150, depending on, all that stuff." And he's like, "Go on the lot and have, maybe have them do the spark plugs. If it's 250, that's a good price. Okay, that's a good price. But have your friend walk with you onto the lot, replace the battery right there," which is, it's pretty easy to replace a battery because you just put it in that little sleeve thing. But my dad was like, he does this like thing where he tries to make it more difficult to save you money, and maybe it's worth it, but he's like, you gotta get that car off the lot. Like have your friend do everything on the lot. Like have your friend bring all his tools to, and I'm like, "Will they let me do that? Like on their dealership lot, like come with a friend and like, but it's going to be the same price. Like I'm still going to spend about $150 for this battery." Do you know what I mean? It's like Kia is going to charge me $150 as well for this battery. So I'm like, I should just have them do it because it's like the same price. My dad's like, "No, you gotta shop around. Go onto Facebook Marketplace, look up a mobile mechanic." And I'm like, "Don't mobile mechanics don't they charge a convenience fee?" He's like, "No, they have no overhead with a shop, so they're going to be cheaper." And I'm like, but I like the Kia warranty. Kia has like a 1-year warranty on everything they do. So if something happens, they'll do it. They'll fix it for free, basically. And I'm like, "Do mobile mechanics have a warranty?" He's like, "No, but I mean, that's going to be the best." I just like my dad. I don't know. But transmission stuff, definitely, transmission flush or engine stuff, you definitely need to do it at like a shop for sure. My dad will just have this like weird, he just like the whole Thanksgiving dinner, he's like, "You need to get that car off the lot and like finagle this way, like drive it across the street, all this stuff." Like the alternator though, I'll see what, if that's a problem, I'll see what Kia charges. Because like by the time you figure out like a friend that can do it, you should have just done it already and you could like be on your way and like not losing income. You know what I mean? And then, and it's going to be cheaper to just have my car worked on. So it's like, I feel like no matter what I do, it's cheaper than a car payment and your insurance going up a little because it's like a new car. Anyways, this is like a car. I'm going to call this episode Cars. Yeah, let's see if we can move on to something else. We're at 34 minutes. Oh no, we did kind of a long clap thing. We're probably at 30 minutes. Let's see if there's anything else I can talk about besides cars. Oh, here's another car thing. One of my groundlings friends, her car's in the shop too. She has like 2004 Toyota convertible of some kind with like a Solara or some sort of convertible and somebody hit her on the way to groundlings. And then they drove off on Melrose. I think around like 11. I want to say before class at 7 p.m. or like 11. Our class gets out at 10:30 p.m. So maybe around 11. Anyways, they're driving off. She's chasing after them. They eventually stop. They both get out of the car and start running. The person who hit her. and went through a stop sign. And I don't know, she didn't go after them, but she goes to the car. It's got credit cards everywhere. It's got 3 or 4 big gulp cups everywhere. And it's Nick Kroll's car. And I'm like, was Nick Kroll driving it? Like, why would he abandon his own car? I mean, I don't know. If he's got the money to pay for like a fix, like why would he abandon the car? And I'm still not sure if the car was stolen, but what a wild story. Only on Hollywood, guys. That would be so cool. Like Nick Kroll, if you're watching, was that your car? I've seen him open for John Mulaney at the Hollywood Bowl last year. That was fun. He did like a dance joke where he's like at a club and he brought on John Mulaney. I want to perform at the Hollywood Bowl. I will perform at the Hollywood Bowl. Can't park there. Got to take a bus. There's no parking, basically. All the Hollywood Bowl people know that. If you've been, you know what I mean. It gets really trafficy there. Okay, I went over that. Oh, I did at Groundlings. Okay, so next week is our 5 through the door. We have to do 5 characters through the door. And the teacher will, if you just pop a character out that you haven't worked on, the teacher's going to notice. Like, you have to make sure you've worked on this character for like an hour, whatever. So I'm doing 5 characters. I'm going to do my mother-in-law, or my brother's mother-in-law, Jill. That one's really good. That looks like a whole different person. I'm going to do Randall at Ralph's, the one from last time, the Boston Buddhist. And then I thought about doing my roommate, Mickey. Okay. He's kind of like this. He's kind of like, hey, guys. Hey, what's that? Oh. I was trying to go to a rave, and I just can't get you girls, dude. I try to say hi, and I just... Like, how do you say hi to a girl and not have her suspect that you want something from her, like respectfully? How do you do that? Like, that's my Mickey. I think he's kind of a people pleaser because he accepts bad roommates into our apartment and doesn't do a background check usually. That's why I had those bad roommates. I felt like 3 or 4 bad roommates besides the ones this year were the worst. But he's doing background checks now because his brother is managing that. His brother's like, you're doing background checks, dude. Like, quit vandalizing your own apartment with these bad people. So that's Mickey. Do you believe that at all? Anything I just said?
What part don't I believe?
Well, I just like, I'm worried about playing because I'm in Groundlings. He doesn't want me playing the joke because I'm a stand-up comedian. Uh-huh. So like, I kind of play for the joke a little bit. Like, even if it's just like this, like, hey, like I'm still kind of like gunning for the punchline. I guess I play a punchline, meaning I kind of punchlines in what I say naturally. And I know it, so I'll try to emphasize it like a little bit, even if I'm barely emphasizing it. And he's like, no, don't do that. And then also I kind of break character sometimes. And he's like, you got to stay in it. Don't break character. Because, so that's what I was wondering if like that was a believable person, what I just did.
Oh, yeah, it is. The 2 that you did 2 of them, right?
Yeah, but Mickey, the one I did just now, did you believe that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You just did the whole about the club. Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, you believe that? Okay, I'm gonna run some more by you because I ran some by my mom on FaceTime last night. I did Thanksgiving FaceTime, as you heard so many times in this episode. I ran some characters by my mom. I ran a character of my mom by my mom, and she's like, I don't like it. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay. She's like, can you, April? They're gonna know it's me in class. Please don't do that. Please don't. Don't do that in class, April. They're going to know who I am. They're going to know I'm your mom. And that's just not who I am. So that's my mom. She was so worried they're going to know who she is. And I'm like, they don't know who you are. I could call you Barbara. I don't have to call you Dixie, but her name is Dixie, like Dixie Cup. I just thought that was so weird. She's like, I don't like that one. But she helped me. I ran some other characters by her because I have to basically, for the 5 through the door, you just kind of go through the door to a classroom, and you're just buying something. There's another student there who's going to be very neutral. Like, what do you need? We have everything you need. It's Whole Foods, but we sell everything. Caulking, whatever. We sell stuff that you wouldn't normally have. And they have to be neutral. So it's just like kind of like about a minute each person, and then you walk out the door, walk in with a new one. Walk out the door, walk in with a new one. That's like your final. So you have to do that. I've been practicing that at where I'm dog sitting in the kitchen. Okay. And last night my mom was like the clerk, on FaceTime, so that was really nice. To have someone to actually talk to this time instead of me just kind of pretending someone's there and they're not, you know? I might do it with you right now. That'd be fun.
Sure.
There's also this other character named Jose. He's my best friend for comedy sketches, especially. He's like this. I did this. I failed at this. I did this in the class like several weeks ago, and he's like, I don't believe any of it because his voice was kind of fluctuating. He kind of talks like this, like, I work at T-Mobile, and then he's also like, circle yay, like he does this like fluctuating voice depending on what's going on. So he didn't believe any of that, unfortunately. His whole thing, the teacher's like, he sounds sarcastic, so just like find more sarcastic things. Let me see if I can get that. I might run it by you. I think I will because I need to practice. And if practicing on this podcast is what I have to do, then that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, these are all the characters I'm gonna do. I have it written down. So Jill, the mother-in-law, she's nonchalant. My teacher helped me narrow that down. Randall from Ralph's the Buddhist. He's dogmatic, which I came up with. So he's always trying to pivot you back to Buddhism somehow to go to the Buddhist temple. And then Mickey is my roommate. I think he's like people pleasing and accepting of everyone when he shouldn't be. Jose is sarcastic. My mom I put down as she told me when she was younger she got called princess because my mom has this like passive aggressive bully, chooses happiness. It tries to be positive and not start drama. And I think that's a princess. That might be a princess. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe princess to start drama. But my mom's always trying to like flatten everything out. Like don't start any drama. Which is a kiss of death in improv. You do want to start drama in improv a little bit. If you're trying to like flatten everything out and like appease everybody, unless that's your character, it kills the scene if you're trying to like smooth things over all the time in a scene. It kills the scene. The last person is going to be Julie, the landlord. My landlord. She's a slumlord. She doesn't fix shit. She is Asian. I'm going to try to play her more like as a white person, but the way she talks, I'm not going to do like an Asian accent, but just she's very short with her words. So I'm trying to keep the shortness of her words. And she's a bargainer / very cheap. I'll run Jose by you because this is the one I failed at because I have to play, he's gay. I have to play him instead of a guy, I'm going to play him as a girl because I can't seem to like, he has in a weird register where like, I can't get him to sound like a guy. I usually can. So this is Jose. Pretend I have a bag, like a little Taylor Swift bag, like a shoulder bag. Okay. This is how he walks too. Kind of walks like this, like, hi. How's it going? Whoa, they just let anyone work here, don't they? Hey, I'm going to do a food haul for you. My name is Josefina. I'm going to do a food haul for my YouTube. Do you have Doritos?
I love Doritos, yes.
Oh, okay, cool. How much?
I have like a whole bag here. Would you like some?
Yes. I don't like you. Just give them to me. How much? I don't like your glasses.
You can have the bag. It's all yours.
How much? Like, you didn't tell me how much.
It's exactly. You don't
Free?
have to worry about it. Yep, free.
What? Oh. Yay. I clap because this is almost finished, not because I liked what you said. He's sarcastic. I don't know. I'm trying to get you to like, I have to like kind of say I don't like the clerk. But these are like sarcastic things you might say, like silence is golden, duct tape is silver. Did you believe that character at all?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, that's
as a girl, right? Not a guy.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that there's a character personality there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the basis.
He's been the hardest one. I know him like so well. So these are things I wrote because I'm supposed to say sarcastic things for Jose. Yeah. I wrote down, if you find me offensive, you should just quit finding me. Mm-hmm. I needed. I'm so tired of working at T-Mobile. I need a day off between Saturday and Sunday. So true. Like if we didn't get along in the scene, I want him to kind of be very judgy too. Life's good. You should get one. Mm-hmm. And then I clapped because it's finished, not because I liked it. If I had $1 for every smart thing you've said today, I'd be poor. So. I ran that by Jose, and he's like, "That's me." He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay, good." So I might do that tomorrow. And then here's Julie, the landlord. I'm just gonna like walk in and ask you to and just tell me the price of it. Like, tell me the actual price for this time. Okay, this is Julie. I'm just gonna turn around. Hi, I need cooking. Do you have cook?
Yeah, it's $2 for a Coke.
That's too much. I give you 50 cents.
Okay, you got it. 50 cents for Coke.
Clean your floors. They're dirty. It's disgusting. It's hot in here. It's hot. You need to open windows. Open the windows. You don't need to fix. Open the windows. Here's 50 cents. I'm never coming back. This place is disgusting. I don't like your store. That's how she is. Just a bargainer, short with words. Mm. And then my mom's probably like, let's see, I'll do with my mom. She didn't like this one, but this is my mom. She carries around this like wallet. It's like a wallet purse, like a zipper. It has like a little hangy thing, but she's kind of overweight a little bit, tall but like a little overweight, you know? She wears a lot of like yoga pants, but they're kind of loose. And I mean, I feel like she walks kind of like this. Let's see, kind of like, but like with her belly out more. Anyways, I'm gonna walk in as my mom, okay? Or slide in as my mom. Hi. Do you guys have water? A bottle of water?
Yeah, we have some bottled water. What kind would you like?
Just water.
Just water.
Plain water. Yeah, okay. How much is it?
One bottle of water is gonna be $2.
Okay, I like the green streak in your hair. It's so nice. Hmm. What you up to today?
I've just gotta keep the store open, just gotta sell waters. How are you doing?
I'm on my way to work. I'm just going into work today, but I'm trying to get away from my husband. He's hold on. Hello? Kelly, I'm almost there, okay? I got up earlier than you, okay? I will be there to let the employee in, okay? Sorry. I'm trying to get away from my husband. Okay, thank you for the water. Have a nice day. That's my mom. Did you believe that was a person?
Yeah,
Okay.
totally.
I think I'll have her take a phone call. I don't know.
Call her right now. Like, call her as herself.
I mean, during dinner, I recorded her. Like during the FaceTime, I was kind of recording her because I could easily do my dad. My dad's like this. He's just like, no, no, like, why don't, yeah, you need to get a different laptop. I know you got a new laptop, but you need to get one that's better. He's kind of like just really critical. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really worked on him, obviously, but he's kind of easy to do. But the male voice, I don't know. And he's just like, oh, my mom laughs like this if I have to do a laugh because the teacher wants to see us have emotions a little bit, or at least a 10, like between a 5 and a 10 at some point. So, and we need to state an opinion. Um, yeah, I mean, this class is like so hard in that I can't just pop out an impression because he'll realize it's an impression and not a character. You can't just like suddenly do one for the 5 through the door. And you can do it out of desperation, but he can tell if you've been working on it or not, and that's the scary part. Um, yeah, my dad would have been so easy to do. I just didn't work on this semester. But that's going on. I hope I pass because I don't mind paying another 500 for the class. I'll just get better at the characters and submit an SNL audition that I record because I found out how to record that I know because I found out how to submit SNL auditions just for fun. I'm 40. I don't know if they would. I've been wanting SNL since I was in 11th. Since I was 11, so pretty sad. Pretty sad. I just didn't know how to submit until like just this year. Wow, it sucks. I really feel sad saying that right now because life passes you by. Okay, at least I'm not 80. I still look really young. Okay. Um. Oh, Oh, this is going to be fun to mention. My grandpa's dying.
Yeah.
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 My grandpa's interesting. He's hilarious. He's in a care home because his legs don't work, like his knees don't work, and then he shits himself. So he's in a care home because of that. So nothing really going on here, but like down here, And he's just like in his 80s or 90s, and he's like, I don't know why I'm here. Like it sucks because he said something really funny, and I don't know if I wrote it. I wrote it down somewhere in another notebook, one of my erasable notebooks that I can put online. But he said something like, the first time I visited him in the care home in Arizona, like Cooper and like Elliott, I think. My family lives around like Stapley and Brown Road. He's like further south. He said something really funny about the care home, and I wrote it down. It was hilarious. Like, hey, like these people are really boring here. Oh, well, that means I'm boring too. Something like that. He doesn't like the food at the care home, but now he has pneumonia. So that could, I guess that takes you down. He's in hospice because of pneumonia. And I don't know if that means like compromised immune system. Like that can take you pretty quick if you're older, I guess. I don't know. But I guess he's dying right now. And this hilariously negative man who wants everyone to come see him. But then when you do, he's like, oh, why are you here? Yeah, he wants it. Like he thinks no one ever sees him, but my mom goes every week. He's always like, no one ever comes to see me. But my mom's always going to see him and his daughter. I don't know. He might die by Christmas. I don't know. Like this is a weird thing, I guess I can text him. He has like a little flip phone. I don't know. It's weird because like I'm only gonna have if he dies, I'm gonna have a grandma and a step grandpa left, and so both my grandpas would be dead. It's just weird. It almost feels because he's kind of hilarious. Almost feels like it's not real that he's really dying, possibly. And yeah, I don't know. Well, on that somber note, one of my comedy shows got canceled, so don't go to that. It's at Monkey Pants on December 21st. Don't go to that. It's canceled. We took it off the website. My manager took it off the website. I guess I'm going to put on another show. I don't know which one. But when I go to Arizona in December, I'm really good at like reaching out to touring comics, like 10 or 15 of them, and getting on at least one show with a touring comic who's like in Phoenix. So I'll just try to get that. If you're in Phoenix and want to see me, I'm going to try to get that done because I did last time. So I know what to say, I guess. Apparently, I know what to say to get on a show just because I've been doing this over 10 years. Anything you want to say? We're going to end the podcast. No? Well, this is a Cars episode, but not the Disney version, not the Pixar version. Yeah. Was there a question that you're wanting to ask for the podcast? You had questions like ready
Oh, that was back then. Yeah, I don't.
You don't
I
have.
don't
Oh,
have
it's fine. No, it's
on my
fine.
phone. I'll pull them out.
It's fine. No, it's
We'll
fine.
do it next time.
Yeah,
I'll
next
start,
time.
Start with it.
We're already at like maybe 50 minutes. Okay. Well, I hope your Thanksgiving was good. You probably learned more about cars than you've ever wanted to know. Yeah, I think I'll just get my car fixed. Honestly, I think that'd be cheaper. I'm still in limbo on that. But we'll see what I do. I'll update you next time what I do. AprilWalterscheid.com is my website. It has my email. It has what else? It has. I don't know if there's any show dates on there, and there's not any show dates on there right now because I didn't. Transportation's up in limbo right now until I get my car fixed. So yeah, I think if I want to keep my savings, I should just get my car fixed and not do a loan. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just using this episode to decide what to do with my car. New car. Keep my car that's still good, but just worry if it's gonna like break down like on a 300-mile drive, just like that constant worry of it eating at me. Like what's gonna happen next with this car? Okay, guys, thanks for watching with us. Bye.